Well, traditionally in all college towns, there's been this sense of town and gown. The universities and colleges were originally more or less kept separate. For real important reasons, I think, they were kind of an ivory tower. They were not part of the business, the commerce. They were seen as a place apart, almost a sanctuary. And they weren't there primarily as money-making entities. Today, the challenge is that they're very much the economic driving part of the city. And how do you maintain the proper academic focus for the university and the relationship with the business of the town when the major business of the town is the university? Now, certainly other businesses are spinning off from that, the medical community, the many retired people moving back here and all of that. But basically it's A&M and the research that it has generated. So I think that's the big challenge. How do you deal with, at one time the separation was, I think, done on purpose. Today the idea is there's not much separation. And I think it's on purpose because the university really needs the town for a living quarter. And the town has come to depend very heavily economically on the university. So there is a tremendous difference in the relationship that exists between these two entities. Now, from the very beginning, College Station was unique from other college towns, most others, because it was established after the university. Most university towns were in existence, and then the universities were established. And there was, as I said, a town and gown sort of relationship, some better, some worse. But here it's just the opposite. And so College Station and Texas A&M were totally, they're just totally intertwined. And as it's grown bigger, and obviously more people are involved in things other than working at the university, although they're still very closely economically tied to it, the town itself, I think to a large extent has struggled to come up with an identity that's separate, and largely because there is no downtown. There is absolutely no downtown area, which is kind of unusual for most towns in the United States. Most of them at least have a town square, even if it's sort of abandoned. But the town square is the university, is Texas A&M, and the businesses all around it. So we have one, but it's a little different in that sense. And so College Station, as it grew, needed to grow and take on some responsibilities of a growing, larger city, but it really did not have a central location. It had a heart and it had a mind, but the body was somewhat missing in the sense that you didn't have this central place for people together.